What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Marlon. We are back at it again here with another game review for you guys and girls today. The code was provided by Capcom, and I really want to give Capcom a big thank you for providing the review copy. Thank you so much. And a lot of you guys know that I'm a huge Onimusha fan. I grew up on playing Onimusha back in the day during the PS2 time frame. And, you know, we had Onimusha Warlords, we have Onimusha 2, Samurai's Destiny, we had, what else? Onimusha 3, we had Dawn of Dreams, and then now we have Onimusha The Way of the Sword, which is a new mainline game. And man, I can't believe it's been 23 years since the original Onimusha 2 release. And the fact that they remastered it, I think it's an excellent remaster of Onimusha 2. And if you're an Onimusha fan, just to get prepared before The Way of the Sword comes out in 2026, I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't want to miss out on this one. So I got the code for the PlayStation 5 and I've been playing it for over 2 weeks. I put almost 30 hours into the entire game. There's tons of stuff that they actually added. They have a new gallery section where you can go into and check out like pictures and stuff. We're going to be digging into that at the latter part of the review. But yeah, there's tons of stuff that they added. They even added a new hell difficulty mode where it's like really extremely hard, so you can test out your skills there. And there's a host of other things here to kind of go over and jam pack, but let's kind of go over the story here just a little bit. And I want to say, man, one of the greatest video game story ever told. So you play as Jubei Yagu from the Yagu clan. He is like one of those master chief, if you may, head of that clan. And there is a demon god called Nobunaga Ada. Hopefully I'm saying his last name correctly. Pretty much came to your village and pretty much killed everyone in the village. And now you're seeking revenge to basically find out exactly what happened and, you know, take out Nobunaga. There's like 5 orbs, special orbs that you need to collect along the way. Obviously, you can do that by defeating, you know, different bosses in the game, and then you get those orbs, and then it will give you the ultimate transformation that you need towards the end of the game to defeat Lord Nobunaga. And so, yeah, I think that this story is very, very good. Obviously, you have some sub characters in the game that helps you out throughout the entire experience, like certain bosses or certain mini bosses that you may face during the game. Some of them will pop back up at a later time, but you do have some help from other sub characters, and I think it's really cool. And you even also play as another character, which I'm not going to spoil for you guys if you're brand new to Onimusha, but let's just say right now that yes, you do get to play as someone else in the actual game, and it is fantastic. Now, when it comes to the actual gameplay, they did retweak the actual controls of the game. You know, the gameplay definitely feels a bit fresh. Like the camera is sort of like the same. The movement, I think it's a little bit better. The combat was already satisfying from before. And sometimes I find myself like going the wrong way because of how the controls are set up and everything. But yeah, the gameplay is pretty solid. Now I've taken down a couple of things here, and I just kind of really want to let you guys know that I think Capcom did an amazing job. Now, another thing that I want to highlight is that they kept the same director, the original director of the original game, Onimusha 2 on PS2. He's back. He's doing it again. And I think he did a fantastic job with the actual game. So just to kind of name a few things here that was, you know, added to the actual game. So you do have mini games now that you can do, which I think is really, really cool. They added a new hell mode, which I told you guys before. They added a new gallery where you can go in and watch different videos. You have different artworks that you can look at. Plus, you can listen to the original soundtrack, which I think is just absolutely amazing. And yeah, overall, I think it's a really, really good package. Like I said before, the gameplay, they didn't really change up too much. You can change your weapons now a little bit much more easier on the fly, which I think is really nice. And also, too, the sound. The sound, I think, sounds a bit more improved than the original Onimusha game, and I think that's awesome. Now the replay value, I think it's there because you can actually go back, you can do the mini games if you want, you can try out the new hell mode if you want. It's just a really good remaster, and obviously I think a lot of people that are diehard fans will definitely check this out. You can also, as well, if you're brand new to Onimusha, you can go in, you can enhance your weapons and your armor by collecting souls, right? So you pretty much, Jubei can go around and he can just get, you know, the souls from the demons or enemies in the game, and you can use that to enhance your weapons and stuff, and then also enhance your armor, and that just makes you a lot stronger so you can fight, you know, the much more difficult enemy types as you progress. And so yeah, it's really, really awesome. Also with the sub characters, you can go around and find like different items. You know, they call them like gifts. Whenever you're trading them to other characters, you can get like some really cool perks for trading different gifts and things of that nature. I do like that because let's say there are certain things that you may want to unlock certain things in the game. You can also start up conversations with them, and I think just the dialogue and everything is just really, really, really good. And yeah, overall, I would definitely say that they did an amazing job. Now, let's talk about the graphics here. Now, the graphics looks absolutely amazing, right? Now, I wish it was a remake, but the characters look the same, the character models, but it looks more sharper, more crisper, and things of that nature. The rain, oh my God, the rain effects looks absolutely freaking amazing in this game. So yeah, and most of it is like pre-rendered and stuff like that. And the cutscenes and stuff looks really good. The loading times as well is really fast because we're playing on the PlayStation 5 Pro, and you know that PlayStation 5 Pro have the fast, super fast SSD there. So I think that was really cool to really see how fast the game actually loads up. And yeah, I think that they did awesome job, you know, with that. And overall, I would have to give this a 10 out of 10, man. It was already a 10 out of 10 back in the day for me. The sound is better, the graphics is better, the gameplay is better. I mean, you know, overall there's like 10 chapters in the game, and from start to finish, amazing job. I cannot wait for A Way of the Sword. I think A Way of the Sword is going to be fantastic. So kudos to Capcom, man. I enjoyed myself, you know, going over the different puzzles in the game. And that's also another thing I forgot to mention, that yeah, there are some puzzles in the game too. And what's really cool here is like they have a sort of Man in Black kind of mini game with Jubei, and I just thought that that was really cool. So like I said, tons of stuff here if you're a seasoned veteran of Onimusha, and cannot wait for Capcom to give us more and more remasters. Hopefully they can do Onimusha 3 next, or the original. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Massive thank you to Capcom. Hit that like button for me and subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. And peace. Thank you guys so much for the support. We're out of here.